Right, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day. Good morning. Well, I will pre-warn you, oh god, right now, that this video may be a little bit, oh crap, stop, start, and I'll be jumping everywhere. If you haven't watched yesterday's vlog, go back and watch it. But basically, when I was shaving Alba, I noticed that she had like a load of dried blood by her arse. It was quite difficult to try and figure out where it was coming from exactly, whether it was from a cut or if she was like
Bleeding from her bum.
Yeah. So last night I managed to get her on her back, lift her leg up, relax her, and have a good old look. And basically, somewhere, like this is her butthole, somewhere just on the inside here, she's managed to slice through a bit of skin. The difficult thing is you have to like kind of prise her butt ring open to be able to see it. So currently we are still trying to figure out how we can put some honey on it, how we can get it so it's clean and sorted because of where it is in her butt. And at the moment, when it bleeds a little bit, she freaks the hell out and darts around the room, jumps up everywhere, and it kind of like takes over her brain and she doesn't think what she's doing.
Yeah, she's like...
It's a little bit
She's not
stressful.
doing it right now, but earlier on she was sat there shivering and
Yeah.
she gets really distressed by it.
This was one of the reasons why we chose to have her heat done, spay done over Dixie, because Dixie copes better with them.
Yeah.
Whereas Alba, she just freaked out and it was just so distressing for her. And it's kind of doing the same with this. But we've noticed that she is scraping her butt a bit more. We don't know if she's scraping her butt because of the cut or whether the cut was there and then this has made it worse, or if the scraping of her butt has made the cut. We don't know what's going on. So yeah, we're just trying to control that. So if the camera goes flying or if we have to suddenly stop and then can't remember where we pick up, that'll be why. But we've got post. What's for you, babe? Oh, it's a brown one. Brown letters mean like PIP or ESA, like our benefits sort of stuff. Let's hope it's PIP. And it's a good answer. Because we haven't been told her decision on whether she's continuing getting her disability. Are you getting it?
Only until the 23rd of November, and then hopefully by then with COVID, they're hoping by the sound of it that it'll be okay by then, so then they can review more into everything. I don't know why, like, we sent that so long ago. I don't know why it hadn't been done, because by all means, with the time limit, it should have been done before COVID even happened. But basically it says, your PIP is due to be reviewed soon, which is hilarious considering the fact, actually, I already had a letter saying that months and months ago. But because of the current coronavirus outbreak, we are extending PIP awards. This means that your current PIP award has been extended to the 23rd of November 2020. However, this may change if we are able to complete the review of your PIP award before this date. We will continue to pay your PIP payments as normal in the meantime. Do I carry on reading?
Nah.
But yeah, so basically, they're just saying that they're not going to stop our money just because it's technically run out, like, now. They're not going to stop our money because it's not our fault that they've not finished looking into everything yet.
Yeah.
So that's a relief.
At least a relief for the next few months. Sorry that I just had so said there. The reason why it was just so said is because there was documents on the back of that, and I couldn't see what documents it was, so I didn't want to have anything shown that was obviously personal or whatever else. So
Yeah, it quite possibly was over life insurance.
and then this arrived.
He was hoping that it's not just a piece of cardboard with tape around the edge.
So I'm on a few stamp groups on Facebook, which is how I managed to meet the person who sent us all of those other ones for like free or like really, really cheap. And there was this person on there from Portugal, and they did want to do a swap. Like, they had a couple of stamps that I really loved, and they wanted some ones from Britain and wanted to know if I'd had them, which I didn't. So I looked into seeing how much it would cost for me to buy them to do the exchange, or whether it would be better money wise for him to have just bought them outright, which it would have cost about £8-9 more for him to buy them through me rather than getting them straight for Royal Mail sent to him. Because the other problem was is he couldn't see whether he could actually buy them from Portugal, which I managed to find out he could. So he did that, and I paid for these. Contains photos, don't bend. I had used IBAN, which I've never paid money through before, but it worked. And because initially he gave me a price, and obviously because he wasn't in our country, I turned and said to him, I'll pay for the stamps, but I'm not going to pay for the postage until you have proved to me that it has been posted. And he allows for us to do it that way, which is really lovely. And they've arrived this morning. Let's see if I can get into it. I'm hoping they're not this big, because if they are, it ain't gonna work with the system that I've got for my like storing and protecting my stamps. Because that would be the last thing.
Hopefully they each just put them next to each other, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
Is there something?
There is something in it.
Faith in humanity partially restored.
Yeah. Because it is difficult, because on the stamp page that I'm on, there has been a few cases where people have paid and never received anything.
Yeah.
And yes, things might get lost in the post, but that's actually quite rare for things to get lost in the post. It's not something that happens multiple times a day. So I just had my coffee, because if you didn't hear, Soph whispered that if I didn't drink it then it was going to be cold, and today's not a day for a cold coffee. And I did say to her, because obviously I was starting to open it, and then I said to her, I think they are as big as what this thing is showing.
I'm so excited.
Me too. So the first one.
Wow. least it's in a package though.
It's in like displayed, like display mount.
That's really cool. At least it's like protected and everything with that though.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That is flipping awesome. 90 years of Mickey Mouse. I've actually got quite a few Disney Mickey Mouse ones, which is why I got excited about these and was just like, I have to get them. And obviously they're Portuguese as well, but they are stunning. And there's like a here is a number, and that's for how many. It's part of the number of how many there is. I don't know how many there is in total. For some reason they haven't wrote like that part.
They don't always.
No, they might just stick the number sometimes, but it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, out of all of them that were created, we are number 3,378.
Yeah. What I love as well is that they have two out of this bit. They've got two that are exactly the same but not mounted, and I just think that that's really cool.
Are two of them not stamps?
Which ones?
The red one and the bottom right hand one?
No.
They're not?
No.
It's kind of cute because they've done it as if they were.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've never seen them mounted like this either.
It's really cool.
But that is going to make it difficult for my storage.
We'll just have to get like a big box or something.
I've got the a picture of a folder that I want to make that's wooden, haven't I? So I could just make one of them.
You could just make a really big one.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
what?
I can't see it.
You guys are seeing it before us. I have no idea if this is in
I don't know.
focus or not.
I don't see a thing. This is my
Boom.
Wow. I love that it looks like it's an envelope. And it's got a seal on it.
Number 576.
And that's got a 0 in front of it, so you know that.
There's a few
Yeah,
thousand.
at least 1,000.
That's epic.
I love it. It's so huge.
Yeah.
I like it. That's really cool.
It certainly is like a whole display one, isn't it?
Wow.
Oh, it's embossed as well.
Cool.
This one might have to go into the Harry Potter room
Yeah.
because it is quite a display piece, isn't it?
It's weird actually because it's like a proper collaboration of all the things as a couple we're quite passionate about.
Yeah. So yay!
It's really cool.
2 new display stamp pieces from Portugal!
Yay!
And I think I paid £20 I think for these two. I don't know if that was a wise decision because see I didn't know, but I was happy. I was happy paying that.
I mean, it's £10 a piece. If we were to buy something like that in the UK,
oh, this would be at
more than
least
£10.
50 quid if it
Yeah.
was like a UK version. So I'm going to do some research and see what I can find out about them. Like maybe when they were made and just a little
like
bit of the history.
how many there are in total of each and stuff like that.
Yeah.
as well.
So I know what I'm going to be doing. But join us in a little bit for what the rest of our day brings.
Yay.
Guys, look what I've made. How stinking cute is this? So I've burnt that into the wood. This is like wax seal stamp. Oh, that's getting me eyes. Oh crap. Oh, I've just put some forehead on. Ah, shit. Oh. Ooh. I just literally put forehead on because my head is getting a little bit sore. Let me just put the fan on because I'm getting really hot. Holy crap. Learn from my mistake. Don't do this. Oh my goodness. Oh, that stings quite a bit. Anyway, how cute is that? All handmade. I literally cut all of that out of 2 seconds and I will get it. This. So from this to that, I'm quite impressed. I quite like it. Not gonna lie. Think we should have that for tea? Okie smoky barbecue chicken drumsticks.
It sounds super cute, doesn't it?
It does. Let's go for that. Right, this is my eyes now. It's gone to a whole nother level. It's like streaming down my face. So, please learn from my mistake. I think what done it was I turned my head to the side to take a picture of like the thing that was up there, and then it just blew it into my eyes. So now I have it running down my face. Oh, poor Alba. I had her napping with me, and the only way I could get her to calm down was like whispering to her like in a calm sort of way. Managed to get her to go to sleep. After about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, she woke up a bit squiggly because of it. And then look, it's starting to come down here now. Managed to get her back to sleep with just like talking to her calmly again. And yeah, about 10 minutes ago she woke up again where she just couldn't settle. So we let her out quickly to see if that would help. I turned my head. But yeah, she's so uncomfortable and it's hurting her so much. Tonight I think what we might have to do is right before we go to bed, because obviously we let them out for even though we go up to bed at 10, start my meds and whatever else, we do let them out whilst we're up there. And then because it takes quite a while until we get to sleep because of doing all my meds and whatever and then letting them kick in, it's literally been like 2, 3, sometimes 4 hours. And then we like tend to let them out again. So what we'll have to do is that last time we let them out, I think we're just gonna have to like plaster honey on her butthole, bless her, and then put on the pants that we have for when they're on heat, or when Dixie's on heat now because Abra isn't. Then hopefully there'll be a good 6-hour stretch potentially, because that's how long So sleeps. Sometimes longer. Where maybe it might help with some healing, because honey is amazing stuff, especially Manuka honey. I'll put in a picture here of the Manuka honey we've got, and in a description I'll write the numbers that you need for the best like type of Manuka honey. It's kind of like our go-to thing now, because we've like, when you tend to get like cuts or where I've had that issue with my tummy, we tried all sorts of medical things and everything just wasn't working. So we tried the honey and it's been amazing. So yeah, it's got great properties in it. It really helps fight bugs and bacteria, and obviously it's all natural. So I'll link that. No, I won't. I'll write all the information for that Manuka honey in the description. It is a little bit expensive. We paid £14 for our jar, but for a guide for how much we used for a wound like this big every 4 days is when you get a cotton bud or a Q-tip head, we just put that in, dip it into the honey, and literally that is all you need. You don't need spoonfuls or anything like that. Yeah, you just dip it into the honey and use that, but don't then dip that Q-tip. You need to get a brand new one each time, so no re-dipping, and then you're not dipping any wound into the honey then either. So yeah, it's gonna be one of them little tricks tonight. But other than that, now that I've done that and I can show you, I think that's kind of it for the day. I'm going to be trying to control my head. And yeah. So thanks for coming on, Davis. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.